Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. So good to be with all of you. I want to start by sharing one of my favorite stories. There is a story told that after 6 long days of creation, God said, "It's time for a rest." And as the sun set, purples turned to browns and oranges. It was very quiet, and God began to hum a gentle song. First, the world joined in, and then all the other new creations, humans, cherry trees, turtles, ocean, and night all sang together. And then God said, "What's next? For 6 days I have created such joy. I want to keep making more and more. Come, let's sit in a circle and decide what I should create next. What shall I make for day 7 and 8 and 9 and 10?" The hippopotamus grunted, "Streams of water for me to soak in." The bluebird gurgled, "A ribbon of blue in the sky to match me." The robin redbreast glared at her, "No, no, no, a ribbon of red in the sky to match me." The oriole sighed, "How about a ribbon of orange in the sky for me, or yellow for the canary? Or here's the best idea, how about a ribbon in the sky of red and orange and yellow and green and all the colors?" And then the woman interrupted and said, "Wait, these all sound like nice ideas. The colors would be just wonderful. But let me tell you a story. This afternoon in the garden, I found some purple grapes and some red strawberries and some thick green leaves. And when I squeezed them, juice came out in all different colors. So I started to make a picture, and it was just beautiful. I put the juices on a flat gray rock I found in the garden, and I began to make a picture of the garden. With the strawberry juice, I painted a red sun, and I mixed the green and the red together to make a brown tree trunk. It almost felt like making the garden myself. So I put on more and more colors. The picture got prettier and prettier, and I got really excited, and I put on one more color, and poof, it wasn't pretty anymore. It was ruined. I sat and I cried, and I said to the picture, "Be finished." But the picture cried too and said, "I'm just finished off." I learned something. Before you do something more, ask yourself, is it already done? If it is, just stop right away. Catch your breath. Because if you don't stop when the picture is finished, you'll finish it off. If you stop when it's time to stop, you can start again when it's time to make something new. So now, God, I wonder, maybe your world is all finished for now. Maybe it's time to catch your breath. Maybe you shouldn't do any more doing. God looked all around the circle. Then what will I make for the seventh day? You could make not making, said the woman. That's wonderful, said God, and looked around the circle again. God agreed with the woman and said, "This day will be called rest and catch your breath." And what we'll do instead of working is we'll sit in a circle and we'll just talk and enjoy each other's company. We'll sing to each other, said the world. We'll breathe with each other, said the tree. We'll dance with each other, said the walrus. They all began to sing and dance and celebrate the beauty of taking a break, of breathing in the beauty of the world. And so it was the seventh day, a day of rest, Shabbat. In this week's Torah portion, Moses reminds our people of the value of celebrating Shabbat. We know that keeping Shabbat is a commandment, part of the sacred covenant between God and our people. But not only is keeping Shabbat a commandment, keeping Shabbat is a gift to us. Abraham Joshua Heschel taught, the Sabbath is the most precious present mankind has received from the treasure house of God. The seventh day is like a palace in time with a kingdom for all. It is not a date, but an atmosphere. It is not a different state of consciousness, but a different climate. It is as if the appearance of all things somehow has changed. Jewish sages taught that we actually receive a second soul on Shabbat. As we receive this second soul, we become rejuvenated. We obtain this ability to step back and reflect, to appreciate that in this hurry up, get it done right now world, we have time to take a break and relax. Some of us may hesitate to give ourselves a break because we feel pressure to constantly be productive. This may cause us stress, and this stress may take a toll on our bodies and make us feel that we have no time to do the things we love. When we become too absorbed in our work and fail to give ourselves a break, the holiness of Shabbat passes us by. God taught us the value of stopping to reflect on the miracles of life. God created the most sacred time, Shabbat. Shabbat is not only about taking a break from work, it's also a chance to take a break from our worries and our concerns. It's a chance to feel a sense of peace as we reflect on the good in our lives. Of course, not all of us have the option to fully rest on Shabbat. Still, we can each add to our Shabbat practice. Maybe it's lighting Shabbat candles. Maybe it's spending time with family and friends, coming to services, or simply saying a prayer of gratitude. Maybe it's putting down our phone for a few hours and knowing that those emails and notifications can wait. Maybe it's spending some time outside. And someone once told me that their Shabbat practice was as simple as using a special shampoo on Shabbat, just so that when they smelled that shampoo, they knew that it was a different day. However we celebrate Shabbat, may our community continue to come together and join with Jews of the world as we breathe in Shabbat holiness and remember that taking a break is not only acceptable, it is holy. Shabbat Shalom, and let's all rise now if you're able for Aleinu.